Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm back here on Isokeis. We're doing the Titus Fusion. So we're going to be doing some gear enhancement today. I am caught up here, so let me show you guys real quick where we're at here in the Fusion for Titus. 150. So the only thing left that I have to do is gear enhancement. I think we did all the arena that I need to do, the classic. If not, then we'll give it a check here. The events, tournaments screen taking its nice precious old time. While we wait, I just give a shout out to everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. The support has been incredible. So here we go. Ice Golem. We did Ice Golem. Classic Arena. We did Classic Arena. This might be like the easiest one to do for most people. Champion Training we did. So that's in the other video. Dragon we did. That's in the other video. These ones weren't part of it. Wish I had nude on this account. Let me know if you guys are. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are going for this Garacho on the Infernal Deck of Fate. I am not. I'd rather be going for the Fusion. I don't have that many resources. You know what I mean? I've heard he's pretty decent though. So let me know if you guys got him, and let me know what you guys think about him. Summon Rush. We did do the summon, or this is a new Summon Rush. This is the midweek Summon Rush. The bonus Summon Rush. We did the other Summon Rush. That's in the other video. Gear Enhancement is what we're going to be doing today. So let's see. We only have 20 million silver. Not too much silver here, but I think I have to sell some silver. So let's see what we can do here. We'll collect some of these things here. It is the morning for me. I just... Oh, my inbox is full? Oh, we're full. Hold on, you guys. Ooh. Oh, oopies. Hold on, can I just like collect some stuff? Or is this all gear? This happens so rarely for me. Well, let's collect that. We get one slot. Let me know if this happens to you guys. Plarium desperately needs to make a storage building in the Bastion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about that. I've played many gacha games over the years. I started way back in the day. And some of the most notable ones, probably like Clash of Clans. Castle Clash was a big one I was into. And they all had like storage stuff. Like Castle Clash particularly, I remember having a storage. You could store all your like keys for like bossing, and all your scrolls, and all your resource bags, and like you could store your arena bags and stuff. It wouldn't go to the mailbox. It was a completely separate thing. They also had in-game chat, like where you could like direct message somebody if they had like a friends list. I think that needs to come into the game badly. Both of those things. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about that. I think Raid is missing out massively on that kind of stuff. The inbox 400 slots. That's not enough, man. It's really not enough, especially in the end game. And I'm not even in the end game with this account. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Raid sleeping hard. But all right, I digress. Let's filter out some of the garbage here, and we're gonna sell stuff. Pretty much everything here is gonna be garbage. But let's see. I'm not even gonna look at this stuff because this gear is so outdated. There might be like a slight debate that sleep might be good for. Says speed and accuracy. It is only 5-star on the low ends, but that we will keep. I don't have a lot of savage gear on this account. That one we'll keep. So some of these gear sets are very outdated. Some are probably debatable that I should keep in some fashion, but honestly, I'm not even gonna. I really don't care. We need the silver. This gear is so common and easy to get. I'm really just looking for specific substats on 6-star pieces. if it's going to be cruel 6-star, it's got to pretty much be purple, epic, or orange legendary. And it's got to have, for gloves, it's got to have main stat crit damage with crit rate and speed substats in the higher forms. You know what I mean? So none of this stuff is worth keeping for this account. They have to be like, this is worth keeping because of the crit damage and the attack and the 6 speed. This is actually fairly decent. We will keep both of these. This, not good. So out of all this, we keep 2 pieces, and they're probably about mid-tier in actual set. So it's a very old school set. Hold on. The only thing that I might keep in here is if it's HP percent. It's not. If it's HP percent, defense percent maybe, but it's gloves. So this I will actually keep even if it doesn't have speed, just for to pair it with regen. So the 4 pieces of regen and 2 pieces of what's it called? Immortal for the 18% regen. So most of the time you don't typically need. I would like that as 6-star, and I think I do have them as 6-star. So these are extra pieces. I might keep this one, but I already have a bunch of HP percent immortal gear from over the years, so I'm only going to keep a few of these pieces actually. Yeah, I'm just going to keep these 3. I'm not even going to look at this gear because I really don't care about this gear. You know, everybody's a little bit different. Some of you might actually like some of this gear. I personally don't. So I personally don't care about this gear. This gear is very common. And this gear is actually very good. So if this has speed on it in a higher end speed, I will keep it. If not, then I will probably just pitch it. Like we'll keep none of it. Sadly, it's not good enough. Now, protection a little bit different for me. If it's got speed on it, I will keep it. If it doesn't have speed on it, I really don't care. Just because I use it basically for a speed set for most of my accounts. So I'd like to have at least speed on the subset. If it doesn't have speed on it, I'm probably not going to look at it. Now, everybody is a little bit different. You guys might think a little differently than me. That doesn't mean you're right or wrong. That doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. It just means we were playing a little bit differently. And here we go. Here's some speed. And you might be at a higher level than me. You might be at a lower level than me. You know, everybody's a little bit different for their account. So I'll probably just keep all of these. These are 4. 4 speed is not really what I'm really looking for. But because it's of this set, I will deep dive a little bit later into it, see if I really want to keep it or not. But some of these higher end stone skin pieces I really probably will keep actually. Just because not all stone skin needs speed. So some of the like 6-star pieces I'll just keep without actually looking at it, because they're typically pretty decent here. So I'll keep all this. And the zeal, I don't have a lot of zeal, so we'll keep zeal. This pinpoint doesn't look like it's anything worth keeping. Barrel is very good, especially if it has accuracy on it and speed. So I'm probably going to actually, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. But we have 263 here. I'm going to obtain some of these pieces of gear from here. We're going to collect as much of this as we can right now, and I'm fairly certain 99.9% of this gear is just going to get sold. So yeah, we'll we'll just try to get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible before we can actually get upgrading our gear here. While we're doing this real quick, I'm gonna try and think about maybe who to tweak up a little bit, or maybe like straight up build, or if not, we'll just upgrade speed gear pretty much, or just like stone skin or savage gear for like nukers. I think might maybe work on like my hef rack on this account. I don't know, I'm still thinking here. Who did I pull recently on this account that I maybe want to upgrade? That's what I need to remember, because I don't remember at all. I play Theramis the most, so I remember Theramis is. But I don't remember pulling anything. We didn't pull anything on this account during the summon, the 6 sacreds for this. We only pulled epics. So I'm trying to think, what did I pull? What do I have that's not geared on this account? We'll be checking shortly here. I probably won't pull the rest of these quite yet. We're actually pulling more than I thought. I thought we only sold 266, and we've definitely claimed more than 266. Have we? Yeah. Or no, we haven't. That would be 3. Yeah, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have like 10 more pieces to claim, I think. 140, I think, or 144. 140? 134? Or not? Wait. Okay, yeah, we were close. 132. Okay, we're close. Man, that took a minute. That took a fat second there. All right, now that that's done. Ooh. Oh, if this was accuracy, this would actually be a really good piece. Speed, accuracy. I would have bought that if that had accuracy on it. Straight up. It would have been the same price. But didn't have speed and accuracy. I'm looking for speed and accuracy on my hex and provoke gear. Because it's just important. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking with grease here. All right. I'll just look at it. Soulstone and get artifact and accessories. So that's like dungeon divers, basically. All right, here we go. Let's do one more quick selling. What was I just clicked the wrong thing? Here we go. Just new. Priority speed. High. Sell. This, like I said before, this is all outdated gear. I would never use set life. I don't use set attack for anything. This is all very early game sets. If this has speed on it, it doesn't. You know, crit rate, it's okay. It's not good for this account, personally. I would rather just get the crit rate in the substats. Now, crit damage is slightly different. If I had crit damage gloves with speed and crit rate, then I would be using some crit damage here. Like these speed boots, I might actually keep. Actually, I'll just keep these 6-star ones, and that'll be it for that. Just because it's kind of niche, but like it can increase your damage a smidge, especially if you don't have like a lot of kill stroke. I will keep these 6-star boots as well, even though it's accuracy, which is like completely outdated. But you know, they might come in use case. I should probably keep one set of speed or sleep, just like 4 pieces, but I'm not gonna. If this had speed on, actually this has accuracy on it, So I might actually keep that piece, even though it doesn't have speed. And it's because it's HP, it's defense percent with accuracy. I prefer to have speed on it. This has speed and accuracy, so I actually will keep that, even though it's 5-star. Same with this. I would like to have the accuracy here, but this does have speed and accuracy, so it might actually pertain to be useful. And that has speed on it, no accuracy, but we can get the accuracy other places. So I am going to keep some of these hex pieces for the or the curse piece, the curse for the hex. That's actually a decent piece, but I'm not going to keep it. Relentless is very good still, and there's some of these pieces I will actually keep, even if they don't have speed on them, just because Relentless is kind of hard to get. So I will keep some of those pieces there. That I'm not going to keep. That I will keep. This I will keep. This I will keep because that's actually really good. This is actually really good as well. Defense with defense percent, crit rate, and speed on the high stats. So that's actually sweet. This, I don't need to keep that. Provoke would be like Hex. I'd be looking for like Hex style stuff. Accuracy and speed on like the higher end style stuff. This has accuracy on it, no speed, but I will keep that just because I don't have a whole lot of Provoke set. We'll keep just that one. That also has speed, and that also has speed, so I'm only going to keep a couple of those. I'll flesh them out later with a more fine-tune if I need to, but this account doesn't really have a lot of Provoke, but having a decent Provoke set or a couple of them for an account, each account, is probably beneficial. Now, Reflex is really good, but I need to have speed, minimum, definitely speed on the substats for Reflex for me to keep it. And I want them to have like the higher end speed, like that 6 is good, that 6 is good. I'll keep these even though it's blue, just because for the same reason as the Provoke and Cursed. They're niche sets, but they have some use case. Like I'll keep those two. We're looking for like HP percent. We'll keep that one. We need higher end speed. We'll keep these two, and we'll keep those. These we won't keep. That we won't keep. That we won't keep. We'll keep that, just even though it's 5-star. So these I think were the ones we kept before, so we'll just keep all those. Same here. Same here. Actually, this has to have speed on it. If the Impulse doesn't have speed on it, for me personally, it's not good. So sadly, none of that is good. Zeal is a little bit different. Zeal is more like nuker gear, so you don't necessarily need as much speed on it for the early game, but for the late game, you probably do want speed on it. Damn, no speed on those. You want speed on those. This is all bad. I'm not even gonna mess with that. Pinpoint, you know, same with like Pharaoh. You want speed and accuracy. Same with perception, speed, accuracy. If it doesn't have speed on it or accuracy, it's probably not good. And I don't have a lot of, so sadly, we're only gonna keep that one piece. And we sell another 260. So we'll get rid of the other stuff later. Let's get into looking at who we're going to build. First off here, let's look at just champions in general here that we have on the account. Maybe that need to be built. Does Lammasu have gear? Let's look at Lammasu here. I think Lammasu is a good one to pick. And then maybe Mighty Uko, Lammasu, Mighty. Let's look at some of these guys. He's not really in good gear right now. Snake Track could be decent. Would we want him in 9 pieces of protection for Chimera? She's a good Rotos counter. I need to change his build into a nuker set. This is an old style. I tried to build him as a provoker for Hydra and it didn't work. So, I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't really working. We could think about like Mortu Macabre or a Nithwi. or Tyrant. I have a second Tyrant here, but I think we'll start with Lamasu here and see if we have the Feral gear. I have a funny feeling I don't. We have to look at accessories first. So not looking good. We're missing a what's it, Majig here? A neck piece. What's a Majig? All right, so that's kind of a bummer. So we're not going to look at her quite yet. I guess Mighty Uko. I don't have a blessing for him though. So he's going to be losing. He's not really going to be worth building quite yet. What's my 2-star for Mortu? Maybe we just build Mortu? Screw it. Let's just do speed gear. Let's just do speed gear. Just because I don't really have a champion as of right now that I'm looking to build specifically. So let's bring these up to 16. We'll just go to 12 first, but these will inevitably go to 16. Attack percent. That's actually not so great because this is pretty much going to go on a support champion, so the double attack percent is bad. We would have loved to see that really on the HP percent. But I'm curious what it ascends wants to. Let's do this one. I'm just going to start upgrading gear. Like, there's not going to be a specific champion. Ooh. That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. Nice. Could be good for a nuker. And we get speed, like, right away. So we'll just put that up to 12. So that's actually sick. I'm hyped about that. It's actually dope. So let's see what this sends to. It's not going to make a difference, but we're just going to send it once. Oh, speed. We're going to keep that. We're not going to send it all the way quite yet. Let's put this to 16. Defense, flat defense. Actually, I want to see if that goes. That's crazy. We got double speed rolls on the first try, right off the rip on those two. What was it? What was the other one? Wait, didn't we just get double speed roll? What did I just do it on? Oh, it was this skill stroke piece. I was like, what? Tripping. Alright. Yeah, these two both the speed roll on the first try. Kind of cool, actually. Kind of cool. Alright. Let's do this one to 12. I'm kind of hoping for the crit rate. Double crit rate would be sick. Of course. Alright. I think that's going to be it for... I think for 6-star boots. We'll do these ones, actually. Yeah, savage ones. Let's go to 12. Let's see if we get double crit damage. Would be cool. We get 1 crit damage. Double defense percent. But not bad. Let's see what we ascend it to. Just a 1 attack. And it's not really what we're looking for. Relentless 6-star. So yeah, we'll definitely do this. Double attack percent. That's kind of cool. No. No, don't sell it. HP, okay. And regen, we'll do the regen ones too, actually, because just in case I get a champion that needs regen. And we'll see what that ascends to. HP, that's actually good for regen. This is at 12, but we're going to put that up to 16 anyways, because we need cursed boots to 16 speed, just in general. And then we'll see if that goes speed. HP percent, not bad. So see if we're just gonna put these to 8 and see if they go double crit damage. That would actually be gangster. No? Well, we get 1 crit damage, so that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like this. Too bad it's blue, but it is what it is. We get crit rate, too. That's actually it's not too shabby. Other than the fact that it's blue, the rolls are pretty okay. Okay, let's get out of boots. And we'll go into my next favorite one, which is crit damage gauntlets. Let's see if we have any with speed and crit rate. I kind of want to just, like, send this once. That's not actually too bad since we didn't get a roll in. So all of those are actually already built. So let's try without the speed and see. So let's see if we can get this double crit rate, or double crit rate. At least double or triple crit rate would be sick. If we get 1, that's okay, but we'd like better. Okay, so that's not too shabby. Let's see what that ascends into. HP, so we'll try to change that one. What's this? Well, this is actually kind of cool because it's got accuracy and crit rate, so we got double accuracy on that. That's actually sweet. So if this hits crit rate, it's actually kind of cool. Triple accuracy. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's like weird for those weird, like, and that's actually okay. Those weird, like nuker debuffers could be okay for. So I'm kind of actually intrigued about that one. This is oddly strange because these are not like nuker. It's not a nuker set, but it's got the stats. Alright, so let's get off of that. Let's just look for gear that has nuker stuff on it here. In a nuker kind of set here. So this is only 5-star piece. So actually let's start with like 6-star piece first. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this shield. The shield looks like it could potentially be decent, and it rolls absolutely terrible. I'm gonna bring it to 16 anyways, just in case it's crit rate or speed. Triple HP percent. Why couldn't this be on like speed and then triple crit rate? That would have been, or vice versa. That would have been so much better. That's actually okay. I'm not really huge into the cruel, but it can be a good 2-piece set with like savage, I guess. We do get 1 of each here, so let's see. Actually, after this, let's see where we land. Double crit rate. It's actually decent with speed. Let's see if it lands here on attack. Nice. So let's see where we're at here, actually, on the gear enhancement. So yeah, we actually do just get it, so that's perfect. Nice. We have some gear left over, but I think it's be a good time to collect the rest of our loots here. We get an ancient shard. Nice. So let's pull the rest of this here. I'm actually pretty happy with some of the gear that we ended up making. So not too shabby. We didn't build anybody, but honestly, I'm not like in a rush to build any of those other champions other than like Lamasu. But I'm kind of missing 1 accessory to put her in the 9 pieces of Feral. So maybe by the end of, because tomorrow is Siege for me, I think for everybody. So at the time of recording, Siege is tomorrow. Would be July 8th to 11th. And so hopefully we can manage to win. If we do win, we just hit tier 6. So this will be our first tier 6 Siege battle. They just kind of updated Siege, so there's like traps and stuff. Let me know down in the comments below if you made it this far. Did they fix Siege? Like, if you upgrade your buildings, did they fix the fact that your opponents get like way more attacks? Because I have not been upgrading my stronghold and buildings because of that fact. So if it's still not fixed, let me know, because I won't upgrade my buildings and stuff, and I'll tell my folks not to upgrade. It's actually in my messages, but I don't know if they fixed that, as it is kind of the main like issue. So I'm hesitant to have people donate their florins. So let me know if that's been fixed. Let me know if it's gotten any better to donate florins or not. I haven't heard anything, but I also have been super busy, so I might have slipped through the cracks, that information. So let me know down in the comments below. You guys would be super helpful. That's going to be it for the end of Isokeis. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Clan of Bows is still recruiting. There's like 5 slots open, 4 or 5 slots open still. So if you're interested, join the Discord. Hit me up. I'm Theramis in the Discord, and we'll get you in. All right, you guys, thank you so much, and have a great day. Goodbye.